Nigeria has approved security protection for Guinea-Bissau's opposition presidential candidate Fernando Costa at its embassy in the capital Bissau after a disputed power shift reportedly triggered fears for his safety. And according to a letter from Nigeria's foreign minister to the head of Economic Community of West African Nations, the Nigerian President Bola Tinubu authorized the move to provide security cover to the opposition presidential candidate Fernando Costa, following intelligence that his life is now under threat after last week's political upheaval in the West African nation. This also comes just days after Guinea-Bissau's presidential election, in which both the incumbent President Umaro Embalo and his main challenger Da Costa had claimed victory before official results were released. The former president, Goodluck Jonathan, even questioned the genuineness of the coup, hinting that it was in fact staged by President Embalo.
The key thing is that election was concluded. Tallying of the results was almost concluded. In fact, the results are known. And the key thing is that the winner of that election must be announced. Well, they cannot kick out the military with force, otherwise people will die. But let us know the winner of the election.
Meanwhile, the West African leaders have reportedly pressed Guinea-Bissau's coup officers to restore constitutional order, urging them to allow for the release of the election results from the disputed 23rd of November presidential vote. A delegation from the Economic Community of West African States has visited Guinea-Bissau for mediation talks with the leaders. Now, Guinea-Bissau is a country that is long troubled by political instability and drug trafficking networks since independence, and the latest developments have only renewed regional concerns over the country's democratic trajectory. And our correspondent Louisa Olani has sent us this report from Lagos in Nigeria. Listen in.
Considering the political tension in Guinea-Bissau, Nigeria has offered to provide asylum and protection to Fernando da Costa, opposition presidential candidate within the Nigerian embassy in the country, following reported threats to his life. Many, including former Nigerian President Goodluck Jonathan, who led ECOWAS election observer team there, believed the coup was planned by the incumbent President Umaro Embalo to prevent power going to Da Costa. Nigeria says it is acting in the broader interests of the escalation. It wrote to ECOWAS to allow its stabilization support mission in Guinea-Bissau to provide protection and security to Da Costa while in the premises of the Nigerian embassy. Meanwhile, ECOWAS delegation led by the chairman and Sierra Leonean President Julius Bio arrived Guinea-Bissau Monday to convince the coup leaders to return to democratic rule. However, ECOWAS has suspended the country. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olani, WION World is One.